Peace. What's good, guys? How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. So, MJF was supposed to show up at the Double or Nothing AEW Fan Fest that took place last night. He did not show up. So, we're going to talk about it and go over it. PW Insider reports that MJF did not show for his scheduled appearance at the AEW Fan Fest today. And it's reportedly not part of an angle. He legitimately did not show up, and AEW has not been able to contact him. AEW staff tried to make it up to fans who paid for MJF autographs and photos by offering exchanges to other talents. Continuing on with the article. There has been the feeling in AEW lately that MJF hasn't been on the same page as management and has been keeping more to himself backstage. He has between 18 months and 2 years left on his original deal. AEW management has wanted to talk to him about signing a newer, longer-term deal. They have done this in the past with talents, signing them to new, longer deal long before their current one expires. MJF has reportedly not been open to sitting down and talking. There are some backstage who feel he's been disrespectful to Tony Khan, but it's unknown if Khan himself believes that or not. And so that's the end of the article. Well, actually, no, it's not, but I'm not gonna, continue on with it. But he's also talking about, Cody Rhodes and Bruce Pritchard and WWE and interviews and blah 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 blah. And then the article talks about his tweets saying, fuck this place, that being AEW. I'll link the article in the description below. But MJF is wrong for doing that. He's wrong. You don't do that. I don't fucking understand why people have this type of mindset that you can just walk out and not do your job. You cannot do that. You are contractually obligated to do your fucking job. Whether you like it or not, you have to do it. You have to. This is extremely bad on MJF's part. I don't know why he did this. I get that he's frustrated and pissed off. I get that there are other guys at the top making more money than him. Probably like your Chris Jerichos, your CM Punks, your John Moxleys, your Daniel Bryan. Your Bryan Danielsons of the world. People like that. Yes, and I do think that MJF deserves more money, but you don't walk out. It's completely unprofessional. The same with Sasha Banks and Naomi. They were wrong in their situation. MJF is no different. They're both in the same boat. You don't walk out. You don't do that. That is a no. If I was Tony Khan, he would still show up at Double or Nothing tonight once his match is done. Come Monday morning, me and him would have a sit down and we would discuss some things. And I would tell him, you are suspended. And the reason why I would suspend MJF is so that way he wouldn't do it again. You don't walk out on a job just because you don't get your fucking way. That's not how the real world works. These guys are supposed to be professionals. They need to act like it. It makes zero sense. I understand that he's frustrated. I understand that. But do your job. Do your job. And I do think and believe that MJF will be at Double or Nothing. Now, I would not have him at the Fallout show. I would suspend him. Not indefinitely, but I would suspend him for at least, I want to say 3 months. At best, 3 to 4 months. At best. Just to set an example in case someone else down the line does it. So that way you can keep these guys and girls in line. Because for whatever reason, I don't get it, but people feel like they have the mindset of they can do what they want to do, and you cannot. I get that there are disagreements that may happen, but you work those out. You handle those like adults. You do your job. You show up. You go home. But this is not good on MJF's part. This is not. And, you know, this is bad for Tony Khan. This does not look good for Tony Khan because Tony Khan doesn't have a whole lot of time for Double or Nothing. You know, Double or Nothing is later on tonight. The buy-in starts at 7, and then he has to produce their biggest pay-per-view of the year, which is Double or Nothing. And this is what brought them to the dance. But MJF should feel extremely sorry for himself because this isn't right. He gypped fans out of money. And who knows the amount of money that these people can't get back. Who knows? It could be $10,000. It could be $20,000. $100,000. I doubt that, though, but I'm just putting it out there. But still, people pay their hard-earned money to go to these events, to go to an AEW event. They only have 4 pay-per-views per year. Double or Nothing is one of their biggest shows of the year. I just don't understand why MJF would do this. It just doesn't make any sense, man. It really doesn't. MJF should know better than this. He really should. But if I was Tony Khan, he would definitely work the show. He's already advertised for Double or Nothing, and he has been advertised for quite some time anyway. You know? But I think that Tony Khan needs to make an example out of MJF so this thing will not occur again later on down the line. Not just, involving an MJF, but it could be any one of the talent, that could, start getting the big head into their big shit when they're not. So Tony Khan needs to nip this in the bud, make an example out of MJF. We all know that Wardlow's going to go over anyway. He's going to go over, but, MJF should have handled this a lot better. He should have went ahead and did the signing. You don't cheat people out of money. You don't do that. That's completely wrong. People spend thousands of dollars to go to these pay-per-views for AEW. Especially, you gotta think about it. You got the you've got your flight, you got your hotel, you got food you have to eat. You want to buy merchandise, so all that stuff adds up. But that was pretty cool for them to bring in other people to sign autographs and do photos with. But MJF, man, he should have handled himself way better in this situation. He should have just went ahead and did what he had to do, in my opinion. So on that note, thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
to the